Welcome to a Polyface pig silvopasture. So this pasture was deep woods. You can see the stump there. This was deep woods. We came in, we cut the trees, and we started running pigs in here. And by moving pigs frequently, giving a long rest period, we awakened a latent seed bank. So these ancient grasses, we've actually had the NRCS come out and try to identify these grasses. There's three kinds here. There's one, two, three different kinds. Nobody knows what they are. These seeds were in here for 200 years. We don't know. And when we opened it up and the pigs began disturbing it, these seeds awakened and sprouted. And this whole area, this whole pig silvopasture grew in with this ancient seed bank that was here waiting for some sort of a new disturbance, a new activity. Think about the seed that stayed here for 300 or 400 years. I mean, because this, back during the Civil War, these were barley and wheat fields. And then they wore out and all the grain production moved west from the Shenandoah Valley and the trees grew in. You know, so here we are with yet another rotation of this land use. But these seeds were back from when the Native Americans, the bison, the elk, you know, were coming through here. And they stayed underneath when this was cropland, when it was woods. And then when we came in with the pigs and began disturbing it and resting it and disturbing it and resting it, these seeds, which had lain dormant for hundreds of years, decided, now we can sprout. And it has made this beautiful park-like field. And so this is the way the pig pastures look when they're handled properly. About every 7 years, we have to come in and prune these trees. So these trees, you notice where we've pruned them up. And so we prune them up as far as we can to get the canopy up away from the ground so the sun will come in and actually hit the ground around the tree so we can grow grass right up around the trees. And so about every 7 years, we have to come in and prune, because these trees, there'll be new saplings come in, and then the shade gets too much and the grass doesn't grow. So keeping the canopy just right to allow enough sun to come in and penetrate to grow the grasses underneath is really critical. So, you know, this does take maintenance and some stewardship, but the beauty is we're growing tomorrow's forest while we're generating $10,000 an acre with pigs. That's pretty cool, because most forest land doesn't get cared for well because it's just a once a generation harvest, and it basically pays the taxes for those, you know, 50, 60, 70, 80 years. Here, we're generating annual cash flow while we grow the next forest. That's a fundamental game changer, and that pays for us to now prune, steward, and select good trees for the next forest.